What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV, man. We got a breaking news story right now. Luka Doncic is out. They say in a couple of weeks, but I believe it's going to be a lot more than that. The ankle is an ankle situation. The severity of it is much more problematic than people think. I've been on the record of Rick Carlisle and his minutes management of these guys, especially with these guys coming off injury. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna figure out what this means and what it's gonna place the Dallas Mavericks in the coming future, especially in the foreseeable future, with Luka Doncic out with this ankle situation, and the pressure is gonna put on some of these other guys that I don't believe is ready, and more than likely they're gonna get hurt as well. Um, but before we get into everything, I need everybody to hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. It's Flight Sports TV, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me, man. Y'all already know I've been on the record. A lot of the things I've been saying are starting to come to pass, so you can pay homage, come to the altar. Um, Anybody that want to donate to the platform, take your support to the next level, you can donate. The link will be in the description box below this video. You feel me? Get in the comments section and let's talk about this. I already explained this, so yeah, it's only homage paying time now. Is all she wrote. Like I said, he's very unathletic. But we'll get into it. But one last thing before we dive into the topic, I need everybody to check out the Flight Sports TV exclusive Flight News. Check that out. We got an exclusive freestyle from Spaz the Artist. Alright, I go check that out. It's Flight Sports. Now, let's get right back into it. I told you guys his athleticism was going to play a major key factor in the basically the reason why the Mavericks will be going absolutely nowhere. And then, like I said, there's many reasons. Dallas just doesn't seem to get the job done, especially, like I said, when you got Rick Carlisle running these players directly to the ground. Like I said, Rick Carlisle doesn't do these guys no justice. Rick Carlisle got no business giving these guys all these minutes that's just coming off injury. Mind you, Luka Doncic just had an ankle injury in December that kept him out for some time. Chris Snacks just missed 10 plus games. He'll be missing 10 more. And like I said, these guys are just gonna break apart. They're gonna fall apart like a stack of bricks, man. These guys are going nowhere. And these guys are going to be nursing injuries leading into the playoffs, so that's going to lead one factor into why they're going to get swept, because they're going to all go into the playoffs banged up, and they're just going to get railroaded and just dead-ended, by somebody. And I believe it's going to be the Los Angeles Clippers. I told you guys the Mavericks was going to finish 6, 7 for 8. A lot of people were sipping the Kool-Aid, but like I said, everything is coming to pass. It is what it is. I hate I had to break the news to the people, but somebody had to do it, man. What's your thoughts about Rick Carlisle? What is he gonna have to do, especially modifying Chris Snacks? Because you can't just put all the heat on Chris Snacks. You can't just say, okay, Luka's out, so we're just gonna run everything through Chris Snacks. He's not ready to just everything to run through him. He's gonna collapse. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You don't want to do that to him. Tim Hardaway Jr., he's not ready for that role. The Dallas Mavericks should have made a trade like yesterday, like a real trade. Not Willie Cauley-Stein. I'm talking about they need another offensive piece. I stated this. And this is going to be problematic for them, because if they rely too much on Chris Max and maybe he gets hurt, then they're going to have more serious problems than we all see and believe. And it's a trip. And there's a travesty that Luka Doncic is going to be out, because this could possibly set him out for the All-Star game. This is his first All-Star game. A lot of people wanted to see him, so I can't foresee him missing a whole bunch of time and then still playing in the All-Star game. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that'll be Dallas' call. Maybe he will play. He might play a quarter or two. He's so global. People they can't just hold him out. But it's just It's just a it's just a crazy situation for Dallas, man, because you know this doesn't bode well because they were in the fifth seed. You know, they were trying to get a break away from some of this stuff. Like I said, sixth, seventh, and eighth is going to be crazy if they got to face the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Rockets, especially the Lakers. You know, you don't want to see the Lakers, and the Lakers don't ever got that big a jump on some of these teams. You know, if the Lakers screw around, they could be in the second seed. And you know, the Lakers they looking for blood in the playoffs, so. You don't want it's not out the realm of possibility the Mavericks slip up. You know, get up maybe get to the seventh seed. You know, or maybe fighting their way to get into the playoffs. You know, because it can happen. You know, it really could. You know, it's just I just wanted to bring this breaking news story to the people, man. There's a report Luka Doncic has hurt himself again. You know, like I said, he's a flopping all the time. You know, so maybe that could lead to some injuries. You know, just falling down all the time. Maybe he got hurt flopping, you know, because he's always on the ground falling for no reason. It makes absolutely no sense, you know, none. You know, there's no reason why you should be flopping like this. Anderson Varejao retired a long time ago. We don't need another Andy, okay? So, hopefully he comes back quick, fast, in a hurry so Dallas don't slip up way too far down the standings because it's very possible. You know, Chris Snacks just got back, and then he's regressed from a season and a half prior. He's not the same player. You know, these things we gotta evaluate. You know, Dallas, like I said, this team doesn't have the upside and the potential that I think a lot of people believe. This team is very thin, paper thin. You know, and I don't believe they're going to be able to make a run in the playoffs at all. Like I said, I stated this a few hours ago, and it's even and as the news continues to come and things continue to take place, everything I'm saying is coming to pass with this team. So you guys know it. What's your thoughts about Luka Doncic getting hurt? You know, what now? How do you know this is not a reoccurring issue? How do you know this is not something that's gonna be happening all the time? You know, because he's always hurt. It seems. You know, Luka Doncic, Chris Snacks is like one or the other. It's like they're not healthy enough for a long period of time. 1 minute, well, like I said, Chris Snacks just got back. Now he's back and he's trying to get his foot, and now Luka's out. And then what's gonna happen is Luka's gonna come back. Chris Snacks, they're gonna have to inject the knee. They're gonna have to do all this just to keep him flowing, and he'll be out by the time Luka gets back. So it's just a horrible cycle going on with Dallas. I mean, seems like you're gonna be the fate of the Mavericks for the next 5 years to come. You know, because they invested so much money in this core, and it's not going anywhere. Especially if you don't bring another dog in there to basically be the closer for this team, because these guys ain't ready to do that yet. These guys are not. These guys are just not. They're not ready yet. Okay. I'm sorry to tell you that, but at Flight Sports TV, we're gonna let the people know the real deal. Let people know the truth about what's going on. Alright? And the truth is, Luka Doncic is soft. He crumbles in big moments. And he got himself injured again. Leading into the All-Star break, coming into the playoff stretch, the Mavericks are going to be a humble basketball team. And it will lead them to getting a bad seeding in the playoffs. It's Flight Sports TV, man. I wanted to bring that to the people. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Donate to the platform. Pay homage for the people that know what I'm saying is facts. I wouldn't lead the people wrong. Don't put the house, the cars, and the jewels on this basketball team. Go with something more for certain. Go with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Go with Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers. Okay? Hell, go with Russell Westbrook and the guys. Go with Giannis. Put it on Butler, Jimmy Butler out there. Dogs. Not Mr. Softy. We're going to leave it at that. Ice those ankles. It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate all the people that's checking in with me. I wanted to bring this breaking news episode to the people. Is all she wrote, y'all. Dallas is finished. Finished.